Okay, so hello everyone. Am I audible? All right, so very good evening for all of you. All right, I hope I'm audible and okay, so hope you all able to see my screen. Okay, okay. So where did we stop at last class? So let me open the folder which we were coding in. So session on web tech, is it? Yes, select folder. All right. Okay. So yesterday we have done until okay, we were working on one page, right? So we were recreating one web page of some random website. That's what we were doing yesterday. Okay. All right. So let me open it. Okay. So this was our aim, right? To recreate it. Okay, let me go back and host my page, session on web tech, and it was session 2. All right. So all the things is set. Okay, all the things is set here, but one thing was left out, how to apply a background color. We know how to apply a background color to single elements, but we haven't done this. That is how to apply a background color for entire block. That is for multiple tags at a time. That we haven't done yet. Okay, so let's see how can we do it ourselves. Okay, so come back to a Visual Studio. All right. Okay. See, what I have is one tag called container tag. Okay, so we will be encountering one tag called container tag. So what is this container tag? Again, if you are learning HTML, it is very easy to learn because it is very nearer to English language itself. Okay, the coding also, it is just another language to interact with your system, with your software, right? So this language is little bit nearer to your English language that we have discussed in first day. Okay, so what is a container tag? If you ask me, see, the container tag is nothing but, as the name suggests, it is used to contain different tags. Okay, the container tag is used to contain, or we can put any tags inside the container tag. Okay, so as the name suggests, it is a container. What is a container? It is a, suppose if you if we can relate with the example, in house we have a container in kitchens, right? So if you have a big container, you can put so many things in it. Spoon, you can put a plate, you can put a water cups, anything. That is, if you have a container, that is to contain so many other things, to carry some things, to put some things, right? Same thing. Okay, we have a tag called container tag. Why we use a container tag? In order to put something in here. In this case, we can put a any tags which are available in our code. Okay, let's see how exactly that works and what is the name of the tag. Okay, so the name of the tag is div tag. Okay, you may be somewhat what familiar with that. The name of the tag is div tag. Okay, so where I have to put a div tag now? So I will come here. See, so all from starting from this small heading, that is contact us, from this heading to this block. Okay, from this heading to this block, you need to put a background color. Right, from this heading to this heading, I need to put a background color. So in order to do it, what I will do first, instead of putting background color to different elements, okay, what I will do is I will just put all these elements inside the container. Okay, I will put the heading, this small heading, this text, all of it into the small container or just a div container, and for that div I will apply a css property. For that div I will apply a background color. Okay, so how does it does it look? So come back to your code. Where is that contact us heading? Here is our contact us heading. Okay, we have applied a orange color text. Color of the text must be orange in color. Okay, that's what we have specified. So now I will say div div. Okay, so I will open the div tag here. Okay, before contact us heading, I have opened the div tag here, and at the last here I will close the div tag. Okay, so that means what? That means what? All the elements, all these elements I have put inside one container. That is, container itself is called div tag in HTML. So all these elements I have put inside a div tag. Now you go ahead and put a background color for this container, so that if you put a background color for the container, so what are all the elements is there inside this container? For all the elements, the background color will get applied. Okay, for all the elements, the background color will be get applied. Okay, so I will come here. I will use inline CSS. That means I will put a CSS property inside the tag. So I will say style background color. I will say yellow green. Okay, and save. So now go ahead and look at the output, guys. Please do code parallelly with me, guys. Okay, then only you can see what you can follow the outputs. Okay, so what I have done is I have taken a div tag. I have put all the elements which needed the background color green, and I have put inside the div, and for that div I am applying a background color green yellow. Getting? Okay, now please do see the output. Are we getting the expected output now? So I will come here. If I refresh the page, yes, I am able to put a background color for entire block. Yesterday we had tried to put it, but for each heading, for each what text, it was getting a background color separately. Now we don't need it. Okay, we don't need to put a background color separately. Instead of that, the entire elements I have put in the div tag, and for that div I have put a background color. Problem solved. Right, so I will come here. See, we needed this page. Yes, we have this page in our web page right now. Okay, so we have successfully recreated one of a web page from a random website. That's what we have done. Okay, so that was the first activity which we have done in this session. Okay, apart from learning a tags, apart from learning how the tags works, this was a first activity which we have learned. Right? Okay, next I will come down, and yeah, this is okay. And you can ask me, okay, if you want exactly same color as this, okay, if you want exactly same color as this, you need to search in this indicator. Okay, that means if you just go and hover your mouse on this indicator, you can choose any color from the whole section. This is a color section where you can choose any combination, light green, anything. You don't need to know what is the name of the color itself. Okay, even if you don't know what is the name of a color, just by seeing, you can go ahead and have it. So how? See here, you have all kind of mixed colors, and you can select a combination. Okay, if you want dark, if you want light, any combination, you can what choose it from this color indicator. So I will choose this. Okay, so you have to move your mouse like this and choose any color. Okay, so see, I think I might be this might be a more matching color than a before. So I will save, come here. I'm having a different color, so which will almost suit our web page which we were working on, right? See, earlier that was a different color and this was a different color, and see, there is no particular name for it. From an indicator, I have selected the color and choose it and applied it, right? I hope everyone is following us. Okay, all right, so this is about how to apply a color, and on top of that, how to use a container. Okay, and when I say container, you can choose any tag, guys. You can put any tags inside the container. It just have a common css property has this, right? Getting? Okay, next. If you come to the web page, see here, okay, you we have a normal line. So what was the tag name? In order to get a horizontal line, it is a horizontal rule, right? So using a hr tag, we have drawn a horizontal rule. So then I will come back. Okay, and if you observe, see, some line have a more thickness than the other. That is, the first line is having a more thickness than a second line, and even a third line is having a more thickness than a first line. Right. So what I can do? What I will do is we can change the property of the line also. Okay. We can change the properties of a line. That means I can change the thickness of the horizontal rule. How? If you ask me, so we can make use of something called, okay, so we can make use of something called okay, so somebody is telling, sir, please increase the font size. So is this better? All right. So we can make use of something called attribute. Okay. So what is this attribute? Attribute is nothing but one special keyword. Okay. Attribute is nothing but one special keyword used in opening tags to control a behavior of some elements. Okay, in this case, what is the opening tag? HR itself is an opening tag, and it does not have a closing tag because it is a singleton tag. Okay, so what is the attribute? Attribute is one special keyword where it is used. It is used in the open tag. Okay, it is used in the open tag. Why it is used? In order to control a behavior of a HR tag. Okay, in order to control a behavior of a HR tag or any other tag in that case. Okay, right now I want to change some properties for the HR tag. Change the properties for a, or change its behavior in the sense its property. What property I should I want to change the thickness of a horizontal rule. For that, I will use the attribute. How to write an attribute? Just easy, come inside the tag like this. Okay, come inside the tag like this, space, and I will say I want the size of the tag is equal to, I can give just value directly. Okay, directly I can use a value. So just check it out in your system. Are you able to change the thickness of a HR tag? I will say here, if I refresh, so can you see here guys? Okay, it is a bit difficult to notice here. Let me go ahead and increase the value. Let me say the size of my HR should be having 6 units. Okay, so I will come here, refresh. Okay, now you can see the difference. The thickness of the line has been increased. Okay, the thickness of the line has been increased. Okay, and like that itself, I will come here. Okay, so I will use another attribute. Okay, see, when you use the attribute, it is not said that only one attribute you can use. You can use any number of attribute for a single tag. Okay, for the single tag, you can use any number of attribute. So one of the attribute is size, and next attribute I will make use of is color, and let me say black, and save. So will it be working in our output? Please do check it out guys. So I'll come to my output. If I refresh, see, now I had got a black line with 6 units of thickness. Okay, so I will come back. I can have it for 3 now. You will get the difference. Refresh, it will be like this. Okay, so this is what the attribute does, right? So that means you have increased the size and you have changed the color of a HR tag. Okay, you have given some thickness and also some color for the HR tag, right? I hope it's working for you also in the same way. Okay, so these are called attributes, the HTML attributes. That is, directly you will be writing the property inside the opening tag and without style. Okay, you don't confuse it with the style guys. Okay, when you give it using the style keyword, it is CSS property. Okay, this is not called as an attribute. This is said to be you're applying the CSS property for the h3 tag. Okay, how? Because you are making use of style keyword. Okay, as soon as the style keyword comes in a tag, that is said to be you're applying CSS property. Okay, but if you're without style, if you're using this property, that is called HTML attribute itself. That is a property for a HTML itself. Okay, so the style and the size, sorry, the attribute are two different things. I hope you're getting it. All right, so from next, even in a style also we use color, but this is also is having the same thing. So let's say I will not use a style keyword here. Okay, I will go back to my h3. Instead of style keyword, I will directly give color is equal to orange. Save. Okay, so I will come here, come to my output. If I refresh, see, it is not getting applied. Okay, h3 is not getting applied itself. Okay, so why? Because color attribute is not supported for H3. That also you have to be careful. Not all the attribute will work for all the tags, but all the style properties will work in a same way for all the tags. Okay, so color attribute is supported by HR, but here color attribute is not supported by H3. Okay, so I will go back and I will put style is equal to color is equal to orange. Okay, if I want to change its color, I have to put a CSS property only. Attribute won't work. Why? Because the program itself is designed in that way. Okay, all right. I hope you're getting, guys. Okay, so next, what I will say, I will come to P. Let's see. For P, will it work or not? Color is equal to, I will say red. Save. Okay, so I have come to P, a random paragraph. I have not applied CSS property. Instead of that, I have applied color is equal to red. So I will come here. If I refresh, no, it is not getting applied because color attribute cannot be used to the paragraph. That's why we cannot use we cannot use the color attribute in paragraph. Only for selective tags like this you can use a color attributes. Getting? Okay, so I will delete it. Okay, so this particular main thing that it will work is you need to do lots of trial and error. Okay, so the main thing how you will learn this language is doing a lots of trial and error, guys. Okay, go to HR. Okay, or let's see. Okay, go to div and try out attribute on div tag, guys. Can you let me know will it work or not? Put some color for div, okay, without using a CSS property. Okay, put some attribute, put color attribute for div tag and tell me, are you able to put a color? Is the color attribute will work on div or not? Can you tell me that? Please do comment the answer, guys, quickly. So I will also try it in my system. So I will say color is equal to red and I will save. Okay. So is it working? So still you're typing a code. Is it working or not? If it is working, tell S in a comment box. If it is not, tell no in a comment box. Anything is fine. Still you're typing, guys? Is it that much confusing? Just I told you to put a color attribute for div. We have tried for h3, it didn't work. We had tried for paragraph, that also didn't work. Only it worked for hr tag. Okay, but will it work for the new tag which we have used, that is div? So what happened, everyone? Getting confused? Why no one is commenting the answer in a comment box? Hmm? What happened? All right, let me proceed. Okay, okay. As I told, let's see. Let me see my output now. If I refresh, no, the color is not getting changed. Okay, that means even the div tag does not support the color attribute. Okay, so my trends is telling coming. So what about others? Are you able to put a red color for div? So before that, let me delete the blue. Come here. If I refresh, no. See, all the H4 is in black color. Okay, all the H4 is in black color. That means you cannot use a color attribute for div. All right. So I will go back and let's say H4 was having blue color text. Save. Right. So if I refresh, yes, now I have a blue color. All right. So for, as I told, for some of the tags, this attribute will work, and some of the other tags, this attribute will not work. So for that only, we have style tag. CSS can be put into all the tags. Okay, there is no limitations for style tags. That is style attribute, but you have a limitation for these things, size and a color, that is these attributes. All right. Okay, next, let's go. And next what I will do is, so let me create a new file. As we have successfully replicated the page we wanted, let's move into the next properties in HTML. Okay, this was the thing which we have wanted, and yes, we have created it in our HTML code. Okay, so go back to Visual Studio, just open a new file now. Okay, just open a new file now. So come here, see, there is a icon called new file. Just click on it, and session3.html is my file name. Okay, you also open the same thing. I got a fresh new page, and I will say HTML5. Okay, and see, delete. Okay, delete and save. Okay, now let's start coding a new tags or new attributes. Okay, okay, let's see. So let's again create one paragraph, guys. Okay, let's create a paragraph. Okay, so how to create a paragraph? One dummy one. We know that lorem will work, right? So same thing, I will say paragraph. Okay, inside the tag, just type LOREM. Okay, you'll get a dummy paragraph like this, a long one. I don't want to use this scroll bar again and again in order to see a complete paragraph. So what I will do, Alt Z. Okay, if I press Alt Z, all the all the lengthy things will come in one window. It will get settled in a current window itself. We don't need to use a scroll bar. So I come here, Alt Z, and I will save. Okay, so again I will copy this, paste it again, and paste it again. Okay, let it be there. Okay, again I will have another three paragraph like this. So I will say, okay, do one thing, tell me one normal movie dialogues. Okay, so I will take one dialogue. So let me say, tiger ka hukum. Okay, like that only. Can you comment it out your favorite dialogue from any movie? And let me have this also. Okay, so why Kattappa killed Bahubali? All right. So no, you are asking me a question. Tell me one dialogue. Yeah, it is a dialogue. Huh? I am not asking your dialogue. I want a dialogue from a movie. So this is from a jailer movie. So any other? Okay, let it be. So I'll say why Kattappa killed Bahubali. Any other dialogue, guys? What about others? Nobody watches movies, or you guys watching dialogueless movies? Huh? Tell me any dialogue, a last one. Comment it fast. Okay. Okay. So let me try. Okay. Party Leda Pushpa. Okay. Fine. Party Leda Pushpa. Okay. Save. Okay. So I will come here. Host the page has normally refresh session 3. Okay, and see here I have a 3 paragraph which is a dummy one. Okay, then tiger ka hukum, why Katappa killed Bahubali, and this one party Reda Pushpa, that is a 3 paragraph which I have written. All right, so like that only, why I have written this paragraph means, let's see, can we put any other attribute? Okay, so what was the attributes which we have used earlier? That is two one. Okay, so two attributes we have used, that is size and color. We have used size and color. Now let me say I will use the another attribute called align attribute is equal to, let me say, align at left. Okay, like that only. Directly tell align is equal to center. Like that only tell align is equal to right. Just align. So check out the output real quick. Will it work in this case? So can paragraph have the attribute called align? So I will save, and if you look at the output here, okay, if you look at the output here, so let me refresh the page. Yes, align attribute is working on the paragraph. Okay, as I told, okay, only limited number of attributes are there, and limited tags will be supporting them. Okay, not all the attributes will work for all the tags. Limited tags have a limited attribute which we can use. Fine. Okay, so I will come back. All right, so but color won't work as we have seen. So I will, let me try it again, and if I refresh, nope, it won't work. All right. Okay, so I don't want it. I will just delete this attribute, and I will save. All right, so next, see here, For this paragraph, so from which movie is this dialogue from? We know that this dialogue is from a jailer. Okay, this dialogue is from a jailer. What I will do, I will give one name for the paragraph. Okay, I will give one name for the paragraph. How to give it, let's see. Okay, so in order to give this name for the page, which is the tag we have using, guys, in order to name this page, where you will name this page? At the tabular column, right? So what was the tag which we were using in order to name this page? It was it was where we need to change the content. So comment it quickly. I think we have discussed that in a first class, right? Huh? We have discussed that in a first class. That is, how can we name our web page? How can we name our web page? That we have seen. That is, we have to go to our code, and at the top there will be a tag called title tag, where in the head section. Correct? So I will come to this section, and I will say, let's say, let me name it as the dialogues. Okay, yes, correct, title tag. Okay, so I will come back. If I refresh, see the dialogues, where it will come at the top, that is at the tabular column. Fine. So that is how you name the entire page or entire web page. Now what I will do is, I will name the paragraph. Okay, so how to name? Again, we have one thing, that is a title attribute. Okay, we have one attribute, that is title attribute. So how the title attribute? Directly give title, and let me say jailer. And let me name a second dialogue. That dialogue is from a movie Pushpa. So, oh sorry, it is Bahubali. So I will name the same Bahubali. I'm giving a title. And then a third one, which is it is Pushpa. Title is equal to Pushpa, and I will give Pushpa as a name. Okay, so now tell me how this title appears in our output. Can you check it out? I will give 2 minutes time. Just check it out. Just check the output and tell me where exactly you were able to see these names on the T tag. Okay, what I have told is, I am giving one name for all these paragraphs, right? So when it comes to output, okay, the title tag, you can see the name here, the dialogues, whatever the title you have given, you can see it at the top. But now you are giving a name for the paragraph. So how exactly this is visible? Just take 1 minute time and explore your outputs. Did you get it, guys? Any idea? Any answers? Comment it. How are we able to see these names? So if I go to my output, if I refresh it, okay, now how can I see? Means, see, if I move my mouse on the dialogue, or if I move my mouse on the paragraph, then I can see the title. See right here, it is telling that jailer. Okay, so let me increase the font. Okay, so now if I move the mouse on this paragraph, I can see a title, or I can see the name that I have given for this paragraph. Then again, I will go and hover the mouse on a second paragraph, which is a dialogue from Bahubali. Again, can you see, guys? There is a tooltip that is telling a name. Whatever the name which you have given for the paragraph, you can have it. Same thing if I go to the last paragraph. Yes, see, Pushpa. Okay, this is a dialogue from a Pushpa, so we have named it Pushpa itself. So everyone is able to give a name for your paragraph. So any error or any doubts until now? Everything fine? So that is how a attribute works. Okay, so that is how the attribute works. That is you can directly give some properties without using a style tag. Okay, I will go back. All right, now what I will do is, see, let me have, can I get three more dialogues, guys? Can I get three more dialogues? Any language is fine. So, so let me choose एक बार commitment कर लिया तो मैं, okay, can you please help me out with the smaller ones like before? So एक बार, let's say commitment. So let's say कर लिया तो E B I. Okay. So any other favorite dialogues? Can I get it in a comment section? Huh? So apart from that, so I need just two more, because okay, so we have used a align attribute, right? So let's see, same thing we can set in a style, that is using a CSS property. Okay, correct. So the famous dialogue, old is gold. So Mugambo, Mugambo. Wow. All right. So no, no, I really need a smaller sentence, guys. Okay, if it is too lengthy, I cannot uh, type it in the all languages. So any other last one, a famous one? Okay, please do type it. In meantime, I will just put a style here is equal to, and I will say, see, there is a CSS property in order to align also. Align is equal to, so try it out, or not just align, it is text align. Text align. Text align is equal to, let me say, I want it to be at the center. Okay. tag the Haley. Okay. So all right. So let me. Okay, I will just copy the half one. Okay, it sounds bit offensive. Okay, but anyway, I will write it. Tirigi in block. Okay. So, I will say simply I will finish it by in the same. Okay, so now I have three paragraphs. Now see here, same thing. How I have given, how we were giving attributes. Okay, how we were giving attributes like that only. Same thing I am trying to achieve it through CSS property. How? Come here, give style, text align, and I will say come to the right. And last one, again, text align, come to the center, and I will save. So now check out the output. Is it working like align attribute itself? Tell me. All right. So if I come here, if I refresh, see, this is also it at the center. This is also is at the center, and this is at the right side of the page. Okay, how come? Just because I have used the style attribute. Sorry, not attribute, style keyword. That is CSS attribute. Okay, CSS attribute I have used. Right? Okay, so that is how it works. That means you can either use align attribute or you can use CSS property. Okay, it is there's no rule that you have to what follow this only. Either this is your choice or you can use the style also. Okay, that completely depends on you, right? Okay, I'm just telling all the options available here. Okay, so this is about aligning the text. Next, what I have is come here and I will just put one heading using my H2 and I will say CSS font properties. Okay, and I will save CSS font properties. Okay, what is this font? Font again. Okay, so font is nothing but the way we represent the text. Okay, font thickness means the size of the text, whether it is a smaller size or a bigger size. Font style means the way the text looks. Okay, so for that we have a CSS property called a font family. Font family. So if you just type style is equal to font family, see how many options you have, this much different style you have in font family. Okay, that means okay, so you can choose, you have to choose any one of them. Okay, so I will say Korean new. Okay, and I will just choose one of it. So as I told, okay, if you want to go for the, if you want to make, if you want to create different kind of text looking, okay, if you want to create a different looking text, this is a CSS property, that is a font family. Like that itself, I'll say style font family, and this time I will say another one. Okay, it didn't come. Okay, So I will choose a second one. Okay, I just need any one of it. I don't need all multiple ones. Fackling, Gauthing, medium. And last one, I will put another style. I'll say font family. Let me scroll down and say monospace. And I will save. Now look at the output, guys. Now look at the output. So I will go to my output, refresh the page. See, all three different paragraph is having a different looking text, right? All the paragraph, each paragraph is having a different text, right? So are you also able to get it in your system? See, this is looking in one style, this is looking in one style, and this is looking in one style. So this is how you can choose a different style for different text. How? What is the property name? This is a property name. That is, font family is a property name. Next, what we can choose is font size. Okay, font size. Okay, again you can have different font size for different kind of text. Okay, what are the font size? So I will come here, click, and I will say font size is, let me say I need font size of 27 pixels. 27 pixels. What is this px? Px is called pixels. It is nothing but a standard unit which you will be using in a HTML code. Whenever if you want to set anything, this is a way. That is, this is a standard unit which you will be using. That is pixels. I hope you are also getting it. Okay, so come to the next paragraph. Again, set another font size. And if you look here correctly, see, for single paragraph, I am giving a multiple CSS property. First CSS property which I have given is Courier New. That is, style is equal to font family Courier New. Font family is one CSS property and font size is another CSS property. Right? So you can give any multiple properties, but make sure you just put a semicolon between different CSS properties here. Okay, make sure that you put a semicolon here. The semicolon must come to differentiate between a two different CSS properties. Next, again, okay, the first CSS property was font family. The second, I will say font size. I need 35 pixels. That is, my second paragraph should be having a font size of 35 pixels. The font family, the font family must be this, and the font size must be this. And lastly, font size, again, let me say 45 pixels and save. Okay, can you tell me, are you getting a different font size for different paragraph? First one is should be 27 and then 35 and then 45. Are you able to get it, guys? Please do reply in a comment section and I will save. Okay. So now I will go to my output. So this was a previous output. Okay, just we had a different font family. Now I have a different font size for each of a paragraph here. So I'll come here, refresh. Yes. Okay. So the font size is too big. Yeah. Now you can see it correctly. You can differentiate a font size. This is the first one is 27 pixels, second one is 35 pixels, and the last one was 45 pixels. So everyone getting the same output. It's not that you have to try it with the same value. You can try it with any value there. Okay, you can try it with any value. So come here. So change it to 50 pixels or 100 pixels or 50 pixels, anything. Okay, so any units or anything which you give, that will be reflected in your web page. Fine, getting? Okay. Next, what we'll be doing is, okay. So this is about how to apply a font family and font size. This is a option which we have in HTML, right? Okay. Next, what we have. So again, let me create a new file. The name for the new file is session 3.1. Okay, so I will say session 3a dot html. Enter. Okay, now I have a two files for third session of third day. Okay, one is this file, that is 3, and another one is a new file which I have created, 3a. Okay, everyone, please create a new file in your Visual Studio. Let's start a different new concept. Okay, so HTML, right? So why are we going from concept to concept? After learning a certain amount of concepts, okay, after learning certain amount of concept, we will do some activities. That is, we will do a practical activity, how we have built this page here. Okay, how we have built this page here, like that only we will be building some replica of some websites or some web page. Okay, so in order to recreate it, what we have learned, we know how to create a heading using h1 tag, subheading using h3 tag. We know how to create a paragraph, p tag, that we have learned how to have a horizontal rule, that is HR tag, how to apply a color, how to apply a text color, how to apply a color from the container, how to apply it individually. Everything which we have learned, using all those knowledge, we were able to create this page. Okay, like that only. Right now, one after the other, we will learn all the CSS properties and all the new HTML tags. When it is time, we will be building one activity, right? Okay, next, let me create a H2. So what we will be doing is, we will learn formatting tags. Okay, so formatting text. Okay, so put a heading, that is formatting text. So what is this formatting text? If you ask me, it is nothing but designed to display a special type of text. That's all. Has this formatting text suggests you're formatting something. What are you formatting? Formatting text itself. What do you mean by format? Format is something that just according to requirement you are displaying in a special way. You are creating a text in a certain special way. That way is only called formatting text. After designing certain type of text, it is called as a formatting text, right? So how can we do it? Okay, so for that we have a tag. Okay, for that we have a tags in HTML. All right, so what are those tags? I will come here. I'll say b tag. Okay, so again, can I get a dialogue? So you guys are so decent that you won't watch movie also. You won't remember dialogue also. So nobody is replying for dialogues. Okay, at the tip of the tongue, the dialogue should be there. Okay. Anyway, if I ask about the subjects, that is a different case. I'm asking a dialogues, and you guys are hesitating to reply. So can I get it now? So let's have a powerful people. Yes. Okay. Good one. So from a KGF, powerful people comes from powerful places. All right. So before that, I will put it in a p tag. I will put it in a p tag. Okay. Powerful people comes from powerful places. Okay. From a KGF. Okay. So again, I will open another p tag, and I will say this was a KGF first one dialogue. So I will say powerful people make the place powerful. Oh, okay. So Karthik G has commented one dialogue. Let's see. So, to Ovale. I really don't know what this means. I trust you. Okay, please don't type any indecent dialogues. Okay, so normal dialogues you type. Okay, all right. Okay, so finally, even the Lee via ಇರಬೇಕು से ಆ ಭಯ ಎದುರಾಳಿ ಎದೆಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think it's enough. So if possible, if possible, three more dialogues, guys, in any language, any romantic dialogues, all mass dialogues only. It's not like I don't like it. Okay, just to distribute the things. Okay, so mass dialogue should be is also important, and yep, romantic dialogues also important. Okay, so Amreen has typed one dialogue. Uttale ve Baba. Okay, next, any last two one? Anything? Enough? Any suggestions? No? So at least the dialogue should be having 2 3 words. Dialogue is here. Mana Tony. All right. Next. Okay. So let me choose it from Meghana Maggie. His name. So Daya Naku Venide Adi. Okay. Okay. So how many we have? 3 6 8. Okay. Now, now, okay. So as per the request, let's say last dialogue. You stroll my, but you. Sorry. I will let you keep it. Okay, fine. Okay, next, what I will do is now formatting text. Okay, from dialogues to let's come back to formatting text. Let's apply the formatting text for this sentences. As I told, formatting text is also a text where you will display the words in a special manner. Okay, it should be in a unique manner. Okay, so how can we create them? Okay, we have a certain tags. See here, I will come inside the paragraph tag and I will put one tag called B tag, and I will copy, cut and paste this text inside this. Okay, paste this text inside the B tag. Okay, so I had one paragraph. Inside paragraph, I am using one tag called B tag. Right? Okay. Next, in next sentence, powerful people makes the make the place powerful. Okay, and I will again use a tag called strong tag. Strong tag, and inside this strong tag, every tag is paired tag itself. It is having opening tag and it is having closing tag. Right? So powerful people makes the place powerful. And see, for only selective tags, I am using the tag. Selective text, only for the selective letters, I am using the tags. The whole dialogue or whole sentence is inside the paragraph tag. And see here, for selective text, I am applying the formatting tags. That is B tag, one is strong tag. Can you look at the output? Can you look at the output now? So what I will say is I will go to my output. So this was a previous one. Let me host it from a files. Refresh 3a, is it? So I'll come here. Let me see how my paragraph is displaying. Can you see the difference? What the formatting tags are doing to the sentence? Okay, so can you notice the difference here? Yes. So normally these are the normal text. Inside the P, I have applied bold tag for selective text like this. Have applied bold tag for selective texts, right? So if I say bold, it is giving in a bold format only. And next sentence I have given strong tag. Again, strong tag also works in a same way, right? So strong tag also works in a same way. That is, it will display the text in a bold format. That's what a formatting text will do. That is, it will format the text however you want. That is, it will make the text look different or look in a special way in however you want. Getting any doubts until now? Okay, very simple. Whichever word you want to display in a bold, put a bold tag. Same thing. Whichever word if you want to put, you can either go for strong tag or a B tag or a bold tag. Right? Okay. Next. Next. What do we have is, I will come here. So this is okay. For entire paragraph, I will put the tag called I tag. Okay, because only we have two words here. I will cut and paste. Save. Okay. So now look at the output. I have a tag called I tag and it is called italic tag. And it is called italic tag. And same way, so I have another text this for this. Okay, I will do the same. Okay, you can select any part of the paragraph or you can put to the entire paragraph, no issues. It will won't be throwing any error in that case. Okay, so what I have done for the second paragraph, sorry, not I, it should be em tag. Here also em tag. So now check your output, guys. Okay, so if I come to my output, refresh, see, it is showing a text in a different style again. Okay, it is showing the text in a different style. This is a italic style, italic way of writing the text. Okay, italic way of writing the text. So if you see here, if you come to the code, I have written I tag, which is italic tag, and em tag, it is emphasized tag. Okay, italic I is italic text, and here emphasized text. Okay, again, both of them work in the same way. Both of them give the output in the same way. You can choose any one of them. And here also bold tag and strong tag, both of them work in the same way. You can choose any one of them. Getting? Okay. Next what we have is, again we have another tag, that is mark tag. Okay, so not everyone, okay, some of us was using marker, that yellow marker on the textbook. Okay, while we are at the 10th or ninth or 8th, okay, we used to have a textbook, right? Some studious students, what they were used to do while listening to the lessons, they used to mark the important keywords or important sentences or important points on the textbook. Okay, how? Using that yellow marker. Okay, so same way, if you want to mark some text that represent a important word, that represents has a important word, you have a tag called mark tag. Okay, so I will use a mark tag on these two words. Okay, so it is mar mark tag. Okay, and I will copy paste this text edurali edeyalli. Okay, and I will paste it. Done. So like that only. Come to the next sentences. Next sentence. So let me say del tag. That is delete tag, and I will choose these three words, cut and paste here, and I will save. Okay, so like that only, I will choose insert tag ins on one word, cut and paste here. Okay, so next, what do we have is a small tag. So I will come to my last paragraph. So let's see. Okay, I will put one small tag like this to a second part of the sentence. I will cut it and paste, save. Okay, only this is remaining. Let me put any other tag also, but until now let's see how these things work. Okay, so mark tag we have used, del, delete tag, ins, insert tag, and we have used small tag. Okay, so I will save. If I refresh the page, so now can you see the difference? This is the output of the mark tag. This is the output of del tag, that is delete tag. This is the output of what? INS, insert a tag, and see here, this is a output of small tag. This is the output of small tag. So what small tag is doing? Okay, compared to normal sized paragraph text. Okay, compared to normal text, the text inside a small tag is smaller, that's all. Okay, compared to normal text, the text inside the small tag is smaller. Simple. Getting right? So this is a formatting text. That is, you can have a different format of a text altogether. You can have a different format of text. Okay, so this is a bold, this is also bold, this is a italic way of writing, this is marked on the text. If you use a delete tag, it will represent, it will give one line through for your particular what, a text. Okay, so why do we use a line through? Usually when you go to shopping or anything, okay, so something what the offers will be there, like the offers, it was, the original price was 500, but you are getting for 250 rupees. Okay, these kind of lies they will put normally on the shopping mall, and if you they want to display on the website, they will use a del tag. Okay, so it will look like this. Okay, so that means a line through will be put for this rupees 500. And see, refresh, see, offers not 500 rupees, 250 only, like that. Okay, so that's what a delete tag will do. That is, it will delete, it will put a line through, it will put a line through the text. And I have cut and paste here. Okay, I don't need it, that's all. It is not rupees 500 now, it is just rupees 250 rupees. Getting? Okay, next, what do we have? Okay, next, what do we have means, so if I come here and let's say, okay, so I will choose other paragraph. Okay, so let me type one mathematical formula. I will say a square a plus b whole square is equal to, what is the answer for this, guys? Let me have another p. Please do answer it quickly. What is the answer for a square plus b square? Sorry, a plus b whole square. So I will say log 10 to the base ab is equal to log a plus log b, and I will save. Okay, so anyone, what is the answer for a plus b whole square? So please do comment it on the chat, sorry, on the comment box. So, okay, Meghana. Okay, so it is, thank you, a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, so this is a formula. So save it and look in your output, guys. Save it and look at your output. So is it giving you a square plus b, like how it's supposed to display? Is it displaying in that format, or is it just typing whatever I have typed here? A2, B2, 2AB, A plus B into 2. Like that it is displaying, or is it displaying how we were writing in the book? So if I refresh, it is not a square. It is just another this, that is a digit, right? So how we can make it look like a square of this a plus b? How can we make it look like a square of this a? So for that we have two kind of tags, that is superscript and subscript tag. Okay, we have superscript and subscript tag, and that is also called a formatting text, which comes under a formatting text. Why? That is also one format. That is, this two must be this two must come slightly above this bracket. This two also, it should come slightly above this letter A, and this B should come slightly above the B. Sorry, this 2 should come slightly above B. Getting? So how can we do it? That is easy. We have a tag called superscript and subscript. So in this case, if I want to display 2 slightly above the normal text level, okay, I will come, which is the digit? 2 is the digit. So I will say 2, and I will say subscript cut paste. Okay, again I will come here superscript 2. Super means it will go above the normal line of text. It will go above the normal line of text. Again 2. So save and see the output, guys. Is it working? Okay, so while you at it, please do comment your name for the attendance. Okay, remember you need to give the name, how you have the name which you have got registered. That name only you have to give. Okay, and if you're liking the session, if it is helping you to improve your knowledge, and if you're enjoying the session, please do like and share. Okay, hit the like button and share after or before entering attendance. Do that thing. Okay, like and share. Okay, next. So if I go to my output, anyone got the output? Anyone able to get a plus b whole square, a square and b square instead of a2 and b2? So I will come here. If I refresh, see a plus b whole square. Okay, let me increase the font. Now I think you will be able to see the output. Okay, so see here, now the 2 is slightly above the normal text level. The 2 is slightly above the normal text level. Fine. Okay, so how did it come? Using a superscript tag. Sup is superscript tag. So any doubts? And last one, what we have to do is here log base to the 10ab is equal to log a plus log b. Is it a correct formula, guys? Can you check it out and help me once? Log 10ab is equal to log a plus log b. Is it the correct formula? And here, should I put base 10 here also, or only this is enough? Should the base 10 come here also? Let me put it. Let me say log base to the 10ab is equal to log base 10a and b. Okay, so like that itself, how you have put sup. Okay, how you have put sup, like that only, wherever you want this letter to come slightly downwards, wherever you want to put a 10 slightly downwards, make it as make it as included inside the sub tag. Okay, so I will come here. I want this 10 slightly above the normal text level. That's what I want. See, if I refresh, see, this should be, this 10 must be slightly below the normal text level. If I want slightly above the normal text level, it was square. It was square. That is sup, superscript tag. Now I want sub, so I will say, come here, sub. Put sub and put all the 10 inside the sub tag. All the 10 inside the sub tag. Cut, paste. Again, cut, paste. And I will save. So you are able to get log base 10, or still it is displaying log 10. How it is displaying? Can you reply in the chat box, guys? It should be log base 10, log, not log 10. This should be slightly coming under the downside. So if I refresh the page, yes, I'm getting now log base 10. I hope everyone getting the same thing, right? Okay, so this is about this is about a formatting text. That is, if you want to format the text, if you want to put the text in one requirement, this is all a different format of text, right? This is a normal format, and this is a bold format. This is a normal format, this is a format with a mark tag. This is a normal format, this is a line. So like that only you are having a different tags in to get different formats. Getting any doubts until here? Coming log base 10, right? Okay, I hope everyone is getting this output itself. That is, instead of log 10, it should be log base 10. Log base 10, here also log base 10. Fine. Okay, let's move on to next concept. Okay, so what is the next thing? So I have one another attribute now. Okay, I have a another attribute called content editable. Called content editable. So what is that content editable? So I will come here, refresh the page. Okay, so can you check once? Okay, all the text is here, right? All the text which we have printed on our web page, all the text, can you manipulate it on the web page here, guys? Can you look at it? Can you manipulate here? Can you manipulate or add something or add anything on the text? So if I do here, can I type and change the spelling or anything? Not here, not on your Visual Studio. I'm talking about on the web page. Can you change it, guys? Anyone? Can you try it and tell me? Can you change the content which is already marked, on the web page? Can you do it? Okay, in my case and also in your case, it is impossible. Once you can write anything in your Visual Studio, that is for there only. That is, in order to create a content, you need to create it on the Visual Studio. But once you finished creating it, this will be marked on the web page, and that will be, it is not possible to edit anything. Okay, in case if you want a you if you want to let your user to edit it, in case if you want to let your user to edit it, you have to put one attribute called content editable attribute. You have to make use of attribute called content editable. Now we know that how to use that attribute also. Now we know that how to use that attribute also. Okay, so how to use the attribute? You have to come inside the opening tag. So let me make this paragraph as content editable. Okay, let me make this paragraph as content editable. I have to edit this paragraph. So I will come inside it and I will choose. Okay, I will write one attribute that name is, okay, it is only suggesting directly. It is called content editable. Okay, content editable. Now, what is the value I have to give? Give true and save. Can you now check it out how it is behaving? How it is behaving? What, which sentence? Only for one sentence I have given content editable is equal to true. That is, for this, na peru daya naku lenide adi. Okay, for this sentence I have given content editable is equal to true. That is, the content which you have, you are letting the user to edit. So if I refresh, this will come. So see here, this is a sentence that we have given content editable is equal to true. Correct? Okay, so as soon as I clicked on it, you will be getting the option to edit this sentence. So I can tell I can edit the content on the web page. See, it is only allowed for this sentence only, not any sentence, not any other sentence. All the other sentence are permanently marked on your web page. That is how the output works. Okay, everything will be permanently marked on the web page. Okay, but here you just that you have given what you have given content editable is equal to true. You have given content editable is equal to true. Because of that attribute, this attribute is making making this sentence as editable. This attribute is making as helping us to make this content editable. So if you use this attribute and for some reason if you give false, now check it out, it is not possible. So I will come here, refresh, it will go to see, now it is not possible. Okay, now it is not possible. Only if you do content editable. If you do content editable is equal to true, then only the content will you will be allowed to edit a content. Fine. I hope everyone is having a same output as me. Okay, so this is a attribute in order to edit a content on the web page itself, right? Okay, next. Okay, I will go ahead and I will just create another file that is 4, sorry, not 4a, 3b, that is a third one in the third session. Okay, third day session, that is 3b. I will say html, enter. Okay, so I'll say html5. Okay, so please go ahead and create a basic template for your code. Okay, so why some of your guys are just dropping out of the session? Okay, after, okay, even though you have what even though you are entering the name now, okay, we will be checking it, verifying after the session only. Okay, don't think that after just you're putting your name and you can go off. No. Okay, we will be verifying it after the end of the session. When the session ends, then only we are going to verify whether you are here or not. Last 2 minutes we'll be verifying it. Okay, simply don't put your name and just go up. You have to be attentive until last second of the session. Then only your attendance will be counted. Okay, don't just put your name and think that if you just go away, we couldn't know. Okay, there is a separate procedure to check everything, guys. Okay, please bear with me for next 10-15 minutes. We will be ending the session. Okay, but don't miss anything, because for every, okay, in every session we will be learning new thing, right? If you just couldn't if you miss any one small thing, you will be having a problem when we do the activity, when we do the project, or when we build some website replica. Okay, then the doubt arises, then you will be facing the problem. Okay, so in order to avoid it, please do attend a complete session, otherwise you will only face the problem. Okay, you suddenly if something we are if suddenly I'm using some tags or anything in middle of the project, if you have missed that tag in the class, you can't get to know how that tag works and how it is supporting the web page and how it is what we are using in the website. Okay, in order to avoid those things, please do attend a complete session every day, right? Okay, next. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have another CSS property for the text until now. Okay, in the last thing, we have used formatting text. Okay, so here we have not used any CSS properties, guys. Please do keep that in mind. Okay, we have not used any CSS property here. Okay, all we have used is HTML tag itself. So this thing here, okay, nowhere we have used the CSS properties. Okay, just we have used something called formatting tags which belongs to HTML. We have not applied the CSS. Now again, I will come here and apply the CSS. I will create one dummy paragraph. Let's say LOREM, enter. Okay, so I have one normal dummy paragraph. Okay, like that only. Let me have, okay, let me write it. Okay, so in capital letters I will say welcome all of you to the session. Okay, and look at here, all the, okay, all the text here is in a capital letter. Then so let me say hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing good and safe. Okay, now I have three sentences, three different things. So I will come here. Okay, let me host the page. So where's it? Okay, it is 3B. So yeah, we have a simple output. One is normal paragraph, one is the paragraph with all uppercase, and another paragraph is all lowercase. Okay, now what we have is CSS text transform property. Okay, we have the property called CSS text transform. So as the name itself it suggests, it will help us to transform the text. What kind of transformation? Very simple, just to normal to uppercase, from normal to lowercase, or from normal to capitalize. Okay, so just by hearing that, you cannot get an idea. So as I told, this is a CSS property. I will say style is equal to, I will say, text transform. See, already you will be able to see the options here. Already you are able to see the options here. Capitalize, lower and upper. Okay, so I will say capitalize. Okay, so again I will come here. Style is equal to again text transform, and this time I will say lowercase, and at last style Again, text transform, I will say capitalize. Now, see the difference and reply me in the chat box, guys. What is the difference between all three things? Okay, okay, I'm sorry, this should be in uppercase. Okay, the first paragraph, put text transform is equal to uppercase. Second one, text transform is equal to lowercase. Third one, text transform is equal to capitalize. So do it and tell me what is the difference that you are encountering there. So look at the output. So what is the difference? Please do comment in a comment box. So if you look at the output, okay, if you look at the output, see here, if I, okay, am I audible, guys? Is there any voice lagging or anything? Okay, I hope not. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, so I have these three. When I refresh, I will be getting the output. See, first one was all the letters is in a small letter itself. Okay, for first one, I have told transform the text into uppercase. For first paragraph, I am telling transform the text into uppercase. For second, transform all the text into lowercase. Third one, capitalize it. So I will come here, refresh the page. See, can you see the difference? First one, I have given text transform is equal to uppercase. So all the text here got transformed to uppercase. Okay, all the text here got transformed to uppercase. Second one, I have given text transform is equal to lowercase, that all the text got transformed to lowercase. All the text got transformed to lowercase, and look here, for third one, transform the text into capitalize. Okay, capitalize. So what I will do is come here, refresh, see, all the initial letters of every word, okay, initial letters of every word, it is getting capitalized. The starting letter of all the word is in a capital letters. Okay, then I'm audible, right? Voice is not lagging, everything is fine. Thanks for the reply. Okay, next. So you also having the same output, guys? So can you check it out and tell me? Text transform. Is it transforming the text according to the style which you have mentioned? Yeah? So this is about transforming a text. Okay. Again, when you see the newspapers or when you go and search for Kindle book in Amazon, anywhere if you find, okay, they will be using a text transform property or formatting text in order to get a particular way of writing the text in a document. Okay, so some text will be bold, some text will be marked in a website, so they will be using these text itself, formatting text, or for the heading, or for the big heading, or some important points in the paragraph, if they want to highlight, all of them should be in a capital letters. In that case, they will be using this text transform property, and in rare cases we'll be using a capitalize also. That is every word, okay, that is initial, the starting word of sorry, starting letter of all the word must be a capital one. Okay, how? If you use a text transform is equal to capitalize. Getting any doubts until here, guys? Please do mention in the comment box. If you guys are having any doubts until now, or any clarification you need, or anything, I want to repeat it, I want to show the output, anything, any query, please do type it in a comment box quickly. So make it fast. Everything clear until here? No doubts? Are you able to grasp everything? Okay, no query, sir. No, sir. No doubt, sir. Okay. I hope today's session had helped you to what? Gain a good knowledge on a front end. Okay. Like this only, what we'll be doing is we'll be learning one after the other and combining all the things we can beautifully create whatever we want, whatever web page, whatever websites, whatever elements which you come across in the website, you can create it on your own. Okay, okay, guys. So if you don't have any queries, everything is going good, means I'm really happy to hear it. Okay, so for today it is enough. I'm going to end the session for today. Okay, guys. For tomorrow, be here sharp at 6 o'clock. Then we will continue the session with a more new concepts in HTML and CSS. Okay, okay, guys. So thank you, everyone. Take care. See you tomorrow in the class. Bye, everyone.